I'm out here hustling.
All right, so we back, man. Go Get a Hustle podcast where we give you nothing but game motivation for those that seek, man. And today we got a special guest, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna introduce him. Hardtymez. If y'all didn't know, the $1 million man. Go introduce
Yeah,
yourself.
right. Nigga, you gonna get me robbed. Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Will Hardtymez, man. Formerly of Hardtymez Radio.
Yeah. We start actually. This is how we started. Actually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was podcasting. We didn't even know we was podcasting.
No, we was just filming and just putting shit out.
Man, how long ago was that? That was like, when you think about it,
That shit was a minute ago.
man, it was over like 5 years. I would say.
Definitely was.
You know what I'm saying?
Young
But,
trendsetters.
yeah, and actually, let them know what was the Hardtymez Radio about.
Hardtymez Radio started out with I used to just post like a lot of like funny stuff or my opinion or stuff like that on social media, and I used to always get people talking and shit like that. But I never wanted to just type like a whole long ass paragraph, but I wanted to find a way to be able to have more conversation and get more of my opinion out there. So I came up with a Hardtymez Radio. Yeah.
So just you expressing your opinion to make a whole now radio podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's crazy. So pretty much doing something,
Just talking
doing
my
nothing
shit.
to made something.
Yeah, pretty much.
I heard that.
Just wanting to be heard. You feel me? Just
Yeah.
want my opinion out there.
So I guess that's what makes it so fluent and easy for you to do the videos and things that you do right now, right?
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like you gotta have like that I don't give a fuck like gene in you. You feel me? Where you just post whatever you want to post. Don't wait and see. Oh, okay, everybody going this way. Let me go that way. Or oh yeah, the girls would think this is dope. Post your honest, genuine opinion on the situation. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. And a lot of time it's the opposite of what everybody else think. So
No, I feel that.
that's how I feel though.
No, that's good because I've seen. If y'all don't know, if you look at his Facebook, you very confrontational. I mean, conversational actually, because a lot of things that you say, people don't agree with. How do you feel about that? Like, do you not to say that? Do you care? But does it have some kind of effect on your persona, or you know what I mean, or what people think of you?
Let's use this as an example, right? A topic, 50-50. Everybody talking about 50-50. Should a man go 50-50? A woman, I ain't going 50-50 with no nigga, and all this shit, right? So when I speak, I guess, against 50-50, right? People thinking that I don't agree with it, or not against 50-50, but against a man paying everything, right? I speak out against it, and of course all the females are fire back, this and this and this, or our grandparents did it and this and that. I'm not speaking back against paying everything for your woman. I'm just saying every woman don't deserve it.
That's correct.
That's all I'm saying. If you deserve it, right, cool. But it's a lot of women who don't deserve it and just be wanting that shit out the gate, and then love is like on the back burner. Be in a relationship with somebody 7-10 years and realize like you don't even love that person. And then you never love that person.
But that's what I say. I say, what is love anyway, though? When you think about it,
Insanity, lightweight.
I mean, because I done seen. I mean, like I tell people when it comes to love, like love will get you killed, but respect. I ain't never heard of nobody, you know what I mean, died. I mean, get killed over, you know what I mean, just respect. Like if I respect you, I'm gonna kill you. No, but if I love you, I'll kill you. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people kill people because they love them, but I ain't never heard somebody kill somebody because they respect them.
I ain't killing nobody.
But not, I mean, I'm not promoting. I wouldn't say I would do it, but I mean, you know, you got some crazy people out there to be like, I love you, with the knife in their hand trying to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know.
But if your woman deserve it, you know what I'm saying? 100% you should pay 100% and go all out. You feel me? Me and my wife started out in a small ass 2-bedroom apartment, 50-50 on everything. You know what I mean? She held shit down. Now I'm up. Now she good.
That part.
She deserved it. You know what I'm saying? She earned it. She deserved the world. But Motherfuckers out the gate, first date. What can you do for me?
That's crazy. Yeah. Speaking of, you and your wife, how was the wife?
And she good, man. She at the crib waiting for me to get back.
I heard that. I heard
Yeah.
that. And shit, because we speaking on it, how was it having, a wife that kind of does what you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? As in like social media and having the, her own thing going on.
It's crazy because I used to shoot my shot on social media, right? And she used to always post like these little thirst traps and shit like that. But I never used to shoot my shot because I'd just be like, everybody probably shooting their shot at her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One day she had posted like some silly shit, some funny shit. And I inboxed her off of that. You know what I mean? It wasn't off no thirst trap. I thought that shit was dope. But she would do it just very so often. So I always knew she had it in her. You know what I mean? She just had to kind of just trust herself and just go with it. And that's what she's doing now, just trusting herself and being authentic.
How does the conversations go with y'all? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially because y'all, you know what I mean? Both of y'all funny and both of y'all got, personalities. It's like, how does the conversation go between y'all when y'all have, like the motivation and encouragement to do what y'all do? Cause y'all got swag. I mean, I don't know if y'all been watching them. Like, they be iced out, going places, doing things. I mean, so like, how does that go?
I kind of feed off of her because she's hella encouraging with everything. Everything is she always say yes to, right? Well, she always say like, as long as it make you happy, or I support you. So with her, people always talk about like gender roles and leading and following. Like we follow each other because I follow that. You know what I mean? Her nurturing and her encouragement, I follow that, and that's what she give, and I give it back. So, we'll show each other videos and stuff on our phone or ideas or stuff we want to do, and yeah, we just support each other. You know what I mean?
So the key to the relationship is the support.
Yeah, 100% support, communication. Going a little off topic, I'm gonna tell you what's real key to a relationship, and it's so simple, but a lot of people don't do it, and it's date. Like you said, you always see me and my wife go out and stuff like that. Like date, you got to remember. Marriage, no matter how much you love a person, it could get stagnant. So, forgot the hell I was saying. Oh,
Dating.
so it could get stagnant. So you got to remember, like, dating is how y'all fell in love in the first place.
Okay, yeah.
Right? I love when I'm at the house getting ready. You know what I mean? My wife, she get dressed in the closet, got a little walk-in closet or whatever, and she come out the closet looking good. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. You know what I mean? I go wash the car, had the car smelling good, like she just wasn't in it a few hours ago. Like, you got to just keep it fresh. And like I said, dating reminds you of why y'all fell in love in the first place and what y'all really love, because it's real easy to get, like, stagnant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just be at the house and get into a routine, and that shit ain't good for nobody.
No, definitely. It's just gonna be like the high and by, like you don't even mean nothing. No, that's key points, because a lot of people, they be wondering, like, you know what I'm saying, they probably asking theyself this question when they see y'all, like, hey, I wonder how they, you know what I mean. But that's good, because a lot of people don't need to know this, especially if y'all got y'all couples out there and y'all do the same thing, or y'all work at the same place. It's probably best y'all had that communication.
100%.
But as the guru of the podcasting, man, what's something that you can help somebody else that get started? Like, you know what I mean? Like if they trying to get podcasting going on, or some kind of radio, or be a personality.
You don't need the best equipment. You just need decent equipment, and then you work your way up. As you go out and spend all that money on like the best equipment, and then you decide this not really what you want to do, or it ain't moving as fast as you want to, then it's almost like you took a loss. The content is more important than the equipment, in my opinion. And then you start building up your equipment. Because a lot of people want to start something, they go try to run and grab the best camera out the gate. I'm off the iPhone. You feel me?
Oh, everything. Yeah, we started straight camera, lights. We didn't even have all this. It wasn't even. I mean, y'all go back, just put, Hardtymez Radio. It's still up on there. But at the end of the day, it's like that's key. What else would you say that'll be key to starting?
I would say check out Will and Dree on YouTube.
That
too.
part.
Will and Dree on YouTube, and also Dree and Ghost if you into dogs. But What was the question?
What's like something else that's key for somebody else starting, like, podcasting or something?
It's gonna go slow. It's gonna be super slow, and you're gonna get super discouraged. But like I was telling my homie the other day that do TikTok, I was like, all you need is one. That one go, and then they come back and watch all your old stuff. So it's not wasted material just sitting there barely getting any views. It's more like you throwing stuff in a bank and you saving up, because when you go, they're gonna go watch everything.
Oh, that's key. That's facts.
Yeah, 100%.
And I heard you say something about dogs. Yeah, so let's get into that. You were one of the first ones I seen to get a cane corso. This is, I'm just being real. What made you get a cane corso, and how do you feel that it's a popular dog now that you got them?
Nah, it ain't me, bro. The Rock, Megan Thee Stallion, Boosie, it ain't me. Maybe like locally, but shout out to my homie London Hera. He had one, and we went over his house and was hanging out, and I was like, man, I want one. And I look over at Dree, and she looked back and was like, I want one. I'm like, bet. So we just kind of waited till the time was right and went and got a ghost. Yeah.
I heard that. But yeah, definitely. I kind of messed up my little, but yeah, definitely.
Dree and Ghost on YouTube. Check out Ghost.
Dree and Ghost, and they going up too. If you be on, I was just
Man.
on Facebook, I think it was last night, and she popped up on there, and Ghost was on there doing something. I think it was an egg challenge.
Her reels everywhere. Her reels go everywhere.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But so, you into sports, right?
Yeah.
How did you feel about the UConn and SDSU game?
I mean, they got whooped on, really.
Yeah, at the end.
They got whooped on. I mean, it would have been dope, It would have been definitely dope for the city, something to do, you know what I mean? But it made for good shit talking content on social media. So, yeah, but yeah, that was tough though. But you still got to be proud of them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I thought it was a pretty good game. I mean, looking at the odds, we wasn't even supposed to be that far. You know what I'm saying? So
I think like the moment might have just got too big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was like the biggest
It's a lot
game
on
of
your
their
shoulders.
lives. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. When you got, I mean, if you've been in sports and stuff like that, but it's just like that pressure. And then you got all these people talking, and I think that's probably what it was.
You tense up.
Then you getting close. You got only 5 points down. It's like you feel like you got a chance, and sometimes you let it just slip away.
100%.
Well, that's crazy. But yeah, man, you got anything you want to promote? Anything that you want to?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I definitely want to promote the YouTube, Will and Dree, my wife's YouTube, Dree and Ghost. Dree Heard on TikTok. Her TikTok going crazy. She like over 500,000 now. I think her YouTube like 300,000. Yep. Our YouTube, we still trying to build up. So Will and Dree, go check it out, man.
Get us popping up.
Yeah, we just be on there turning up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. We still got to get back to the, your podcast again, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm definitely thinking about it, trying to figure a way to kind of bring it back. In some ways, podcasting kind of like watered down right now. The celebrities kind of done took everything. So you really just got to find your own lane. So I'm really just trying to think about what lane.
I think, well, just me in my opinion, I think you should continue to do it, because like we used to have a look. We used to be going on in the streets asking questions. We used to be
roasting
out there, you know
people.
what I'm saying? Yeah, man, be in the club.
Roasting people.
Ain't nobody in the club. Ain't nobody bringing their stuff out to the streets, talking to people. You know what I mean? Getting that one-on-one contact. I think that everybody can get in this kind of setting. It's cool because you can say what the fuck you want to say. You could be you, but you can't be you in front of other people. So you know what I mean? A lot of people can't. So it's cool to have that atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Something to talk about, because I feel like you got a lot of topics. Actually, we could take a segment and let y'all see how he used to get down. Let's let you take over for a little second. Let's go to I'm the guest. This is the host. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you want to jump into a topic?
Yeah. Let's go and let y'all see how you get down, man. I'm telling you.
A little taste of Hard Times Radio.
Yeah,
All right, let's get it. Let me turn up real quick. Hey, so My question is, so I've been looking around on social media and I keep seeing this meme go around.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a meme about a woman on her knees proposing to a man. So women going crazy. Hell no, I would never. Da, 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 da. Then men on there like, oh no, I wouldn't let her. Da, 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 da. And I'm the only one saying, I think it's dope. So they turn on me like, well, you will let your woman get on your. Listen, what's the most important thing? The goal. It don't matter how you got there. If your goal is to get $1 million, once that money hits your account, do you care how it got there? You know what I mean? If your goal was to have a big ass house, a sports car, and you woke up in it, do you care how you got there? So if marriage is a goal, who cares how you got there as long as you got there? Now, if my wife would have proposed to me, right, I would have been set back. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have been ideal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you would have said yeah?
I would have said yeah, and then I think I would have tried to found a way to still propose in some type of way. You know what I mean? But
it's a reversal.
The goal is what's most important, man.
Yeah,
I think that's a problem with a lot of relationships is they want their goal relationship out the gate. And what I mean by that is like materialistic shit, you know what I mean? Instead of dating and finding genuine love, right? And then building your goal relationship. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts.
So,
well, you know, but you got to look at it nowadays. Like, I just, you know, from my personal opinion, I don't see nobody even building anything, like, let alone Legos, anything just small. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it's something as a pattern. When you just, because look at nowadays, everything is easy. You go to fast food, everything is just fast. Everything is fast. Everything that people do is fast. The development, when you come down, you know, nobody has patience no more. So it's kind of hard to be patient with something or someone, I want to say, when you ain't never did nothing to be patient with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're right, though.
Everybody how you do anything is how you do everything.
I notice it with my daughter. Like, she's 15, she about to be 16, and she want everything now. Man. You know what I mean? She wants everything now, and I understand it, but if you really want, if the goal is longevity, right, and foreverness, then you gotta put in the work. True. Right? You just gotta put in the work, and you just gotta be able to build and grind with somebody. And like aligning your goals, like I don't even think people understand how important that is.
Yeah.
Man, you can meet somebody, fall in love with them, all this other stuff, but if y'all goals are not aligned, eventually y'all just gonna keep butting heads. You know what I mean? So definitely make sure that your goals align. Because I know women who want XYZ and bruh they dating, he ain't even on that. You know what I mean? He ain't even on that. But
they be in a whole relationship with themselves.
Yeah, I don't know if they think they could change them or what, but
that's crazy because that happened to me just recently.
Yeah,
like, yeah, like, oh girl, we was chatting and we was talking and we was cool and we were just friends. And then next thing you know, she hit me with the I'm trying to do my thing, and I was like, wait a minute, we wasn't even like that. How am I holding you back? Because she felt like I was holding her back from doing what she wanted to do. Because I was like, what? Like, when did we get in a relationship?
I don't know.
But you know, it's crazy. Like, people be having their own little theory in their head what y'all gonna be, and then they be like, yeah, so we gonna be together. Like, what? I don't even on that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe it's miscommunication.
People just got to stop chasing material shit and shit that look like it's flashy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But when you do that, I feel like you kind of get what you looking for. Because I ain't never, you know, seen nobody gonna get something high class and high price and thinking that they ain't got to do nothing to get it. They be feeling like they ain't got to do nothing to get it.
I'm telling you, a lot of them be wanting like a rich nigga or like we talked about earlier, a nigga to pay all the bills. Right, but if you kind of grind with that, if you find that situation and it's genuine, that's dope, right? But a lot of people not realistically. But like if you're in a situation where you meet with him and you grind him, and then you get to that point where he taking care of you, it's gonna be like a different type of care because you helped him get there, right? A lot of these dudes that just got money, that just be like paying their way. A lot of women don't know them niggas is aggressive. Ain't nobody paying all your bills, your car note, your such and such, and you finna just be doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like
They gonna be putting
I've
hands
seen
on
it.
you,
Like
all
man,
kind of
they
shit.
aggressive, threatening
Man.
to kick your ass out every 5 minutes and everything
kind of
else.
shit.
That's not a comfortable way to live.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I mean?
now you getting taken care of, so it's like a kid. Like you
Yeah.
feel me? Like
Yeah.
put your ass out.
Now he
You
waking
feel
you
me?
up at 3:31 a.m. to twerk for him, and you got to get up and do it or get out.
on everything. You gonna put eggshells.
That shit better. I'm telling you.
But then be crying later talking about, ain't no good men. But you knew what you was signing up for.
That's a whole nother topic too,
You know
bro.
what I'm
That
saying?
shit.
You knew what you signed up for, man.
Not even the good men one. It's like I seen something recently that was like why black men don't like dark women. That was my right. Come on, man. Like stop putting that narrative out there. It's not true. Like, and it's just not true.
No,
I ain't never
no, it's
been
not
in
true.
a circle of dudes, and I lived all over the country. I've never been in a circle of dudes where niggas was just like, I don't like dark women. Like, you know what I mean? Or look at the dark. No, the conversation always been, damn, look at her chocolate ass. Damn, she chocolate as fuck. Like, that's how we talk. It's just, if you can't find a man, just say you can't find a man.
Put it personally. That's a personal
Yeah,
situation.
but don't say that, man.
I just
because
think
it's
that people
not
got
true.
their own preference and everybody get mad. Like that's like if you like
No.
vegan now, you against everything that meat. You feel me? So now because you know what I'm saying, they see something good. I don't know. I be seeing that shit and it trips me out because it's like, damn, he can't like somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you
Something
what
else?
it is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Everybody sees this picture of themselves in a relationship that's flawless. So when the relationship don't work out, I ain't do nothing wrong, right? It wasn't me. Next relationship don't work out. It's not me. It's not me. Y'all just don't like black women. Y'all just don't like you know what I mean?
Excuses, yeah.
Because it's no like self accountability. You know, I look at it like this. I had 3 women complain about the same thing about me. I had to be like, damn, okay, I'm that. You know what I mean? But it's people don't want to.
And what was that? What they say?
A lot of he put me on the spot, but pretty much selfish.
Yeah.
I was selfish. You know what I mean? Like it was just kind of like I just thought about how I felt or what I wanted to do that day. You know, and I kind of looked at my lady like a extension of me, and not her own person. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was definitely selfish. It was definitely like an eye opener when I realized it. You know what I mean? And definitely something I was able to take care of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure.
But at least they was honest and kept it G with you. You know, because most women
Women gonna tell you. Let me tell you, women gonna tell you your flaws. It's just up for you if you
how
wanna
they tell them
listen.
too. Like
yeah.
how they tell your ass that do play a factor.
But it's up to you to work on them and fix
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean? But they'll tell you for sure.
Yeah,
But a lot of people that just be like, it ain't me. You know what I mean? All right.
Now I'm getting to that. Well, not getting into that. I've been in more self-reflecting because I be seeing myself. Everybody got their flaws. You know,
Right.
But I'm like that too. I can't even lie. I'm selfish as a motherfucker. Like,
I mean, sometimes you gotta be. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you're just gonna have a successful relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
so here's what I do. It's crazy because I say stuff and you gotta do like the corny stuff, right? In a relationship. So every day I think, how can I make her smile? Right? Every day, at least once a day, I think, how can I make her smile? Sometimes it could be a joke, right? It could be like a quick little play fight, but just something. You know what I mean? And I think that shit's so simple, but it's so dope because, like I said, it just keeps shit fresh.
yeah. And then like you said, it's just. And if she's doing the same thing, you can't. How you losing? You can't lose like that.
Man, let me tell you something. You really could get 2 different versions of a woman, right? You could get a woman who cares about you, who loves you. Then you can get a version of a woman that's like unlocked, right? If that makes any sense,
Yeah,
right?
I know what you mean.
And a lot of that just comes with just making her feel just extremely comfortable and extremely secure. You know what I mean? And you get that version of a woman. That shit's amazing. But I gotta stop smoking because I forgot where I was going with this from my mama. I was going somewhere deep.
Shout
with
out
it
to
too.
Tyson.
I was really finna go somewhere deep, bro. And completely
You was in that bitch too. You was going, man. Damn.
Well,
You said it drifted off. You said, man.
I started drifting off for real. I started thinking
But
about
now you
something.
talking about her being unlocked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Having a woman in the unlocked stage.
Yeah, and you just get a totally different version of a woman. You know what I mean? And I did it again, bro. What the fuck was we talking about originally? We're gonna have to rewind the tape. What were we talking about originally?
You was talking about
I was going somewhere with it.
damn, you trying to get me off track now. You was going with
we was going
but you're two sides of a woman. You got, you know.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think where we was going with it. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I'm back, y'all. So where I was going with it is I used to separate my women from my life, right? It was like, or my homies, right? So it would be, I would plan my week around like what the homies doing. They was like a priority, and this was my girl. And I always kept them separate. You know what I mean? And a lot of times it would be more of her kind of catering to when I was free, right? So what I start thinking about is how come your relationships with your homies last forever, right? I got the same homies since elementary school, but my relationships is just like this. You know what I mean? So my current relationship, I was treating her like my homie. There was no separation, right? If I was popping out, she was popping out. You know what I mean? The stuff I was doing with my homies, I could do with her too. You know what I mean? So instead of like having like the homies and my lady, it was just all in one. And I included her in everything. And that's where I was going with it is you just start getting a different version of her. You know what I mean? And shit is just beautiful. I just recommend it. Like, don't separate it. You know what I mean? If she's the most important thing in your life, she should be ingratiated in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's key. I never thought of it like that. When you think about it, when you break it down like that, you know.
Yeah.
Because then you don't want to be separated from this person, you know. Because y'all together, y'all can do everything together.
I promise you, bro. I be missing my wife like crazy, bro. We be texting each other all day. I've been here 2 days, but, you know. But then on the flip side, too, I don't ever want to give vibes of like, I got the perfect relationship, right?
Yeah.
Because we get into it. Dre a little demon, you know what I mean? We definitely get into it, but back to like just being secure, we both know that we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Right? So
no, that's
a fight ain't the end of the world. You know what I mean?
I mean, everybody has disagreements, and I think that's just, you know, human. But that's good that you don't take it that far, because some people take it far. Or, you know, I was talking to this lady and she was telling me that she's been married for like 45 years, and she said that they never argued, and because they knew each other, and then she always had enough respect for him to never even take it that far to say some shit that she didn't, you know, really mean. So I was like, that's dope. Like when you have that much respect.
She not black, huh?
No.
I know she not black. Ain't no black.
Not at all. But you know what I'm saying?
Doing that shit.
Nah, you know, but you know, it starts, you know, got to start from somewhere, like, you know. But yeah. But that respect though is big, and I think that, you know, that's what it is.
Man, that fighting shit could get embarrassing, because if you talk to like a lot of couples who had like big fights, it started over something small, right? And something that could have been like nipped in the bud, but pride, right? That's why I had posted that meme of a husband and a wife jumping pride. Like, there's no room for pride in a relationship, right? You can't be proud you gotta be vulnerable with this person. You know what I mean? So if you get rid of that pride and you get in an argument, it's gonna be way different. It's gonna be like, babe, you're right. You're right. You know what I mean? So that's my take
no more
on that.
pride, fellas. No more pride, ladies.
It's hard.
You want a successful relationship.
You gotta trust, right? You gotta trust.
Yeah, trust is key.
Like falling in love, I used to like say like it's jumping off a cliff. When you fall in love, you gotta jump off a cliff, and you just gotta hope that person catch you. But I'd rather jump 100 times than stand on the edge of the cliff and never jump at all. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess I'm waiting for the motherfucker to catch me because I can't do
You
it.
been jumped out. I'm gonna get a backflip
I
off that
can't
motherfucker.
do it, man. I don't know. I just feel like I think that's my problem. You know what I'm saying? I can't trust a motherfucker, especially when you've been through a lot of shit. Not even like on some trauma shit, but like been through life. You know what I mean? Of family, you know, trauma, family. You know, trust family and shit like that. So it kind of it's deep rooted. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I
had them same issues too. I had those
what you
same
did,
issues.
therapy?
No, I just jumped. I just jumped. I had them same issues. I had the issues growing up, and then even with one of my early relationships, you know what I'm saying? I jumped. You know what I mean? And a situation happened, and where she ended up pregnant, wasn't mine. You know what I mean? And then that set me back too. You know what I mean, mentally. But you just gotta address those things. But
definitely.
You know what though? When, like talking about self-reflection, how you grew up play a huge role in your relationships, right? And a lot of people don't want to admit that. But I can honestly like look at all the women I dated and like their home situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If it was fucked up, they ain't really had like no dynamic. They shit be kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? And then you have some who their family dynamic was a little better, or they was raised by their grandparents, and it's just different. But I just feel like it got to be like addressed, because I never knew what I needed, right? I always knew what I wanted, but I never knew what I needed, right? Until I got it, right? And then it started making sense. Not to get too deep, but
no, go ahead, get deep.
I lost my mom at a young age, right?
Yes, I did.
And my aunt raised me, and my aunt was like a really tough, like a really strong woman, right? So she really wasn't nurturing. She was more trying to, in her eyes, make me become a man, right? So I've never had it. I've never had that nurturing, you know what I mean? Like that motherly type of.
Yeah.
But I know what I want. I want this. I want that. I want that. She thick. She got ass. She want that. You know what I mean? But when I finally met a nurturing woman, it was like an eye opener. It was like a missing piece to the puzzle.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I never knew I needed this shit. You know what I mean?
So that's how it was. Huh?
And it stems back, to my mom. And I'm not saying like a woman, a baby, you know what I mean? But just really nurture, you know what I mean? Like, I love that shit.
It's crazy that you said that, because self-reflection, I was just going, and thinking about some shit, and that happened to me. This girl, she was, you know how females be, like all up on you, be like, man, come on, man, like back up. And that's like, I started to notice that like through my, therapy shit, like that's a trigger. Like, you know what I mean? When you doing that, it's because you're not used to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's foreign. You don't know how to, that expression of love to you now, it's you know what I mean? But you be asking for love all the time, but now this love has come to you, don't know how to embrace it. You don't know how to, go about it. So I had me, tripping out in the head like, damn, like, I be wanting to love, now I get the love, I don't know how to accept it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So important.
So it's aggressively, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why it's so important to work on yourself.
Yeah.
And to find like those triggers and those things, because it's only going to make you better and make you better for somebody else.
Yeah, no,
you know
facts.
what I mean? And even with breakups, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't care how hard the breakup is, how sad you are, how heartbroken you are, move on. It was just a lesson. It was a test to prepare you for who is really for you. I've had some breakups where I felt like it was the end of the world. But then when you get to that when you meet that person, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you be like, damn, if I was still acting or doing da-da-da-da-da now with this one, I'd have blew it. I'd have messed it up. So
he said, man, the facts.
I'm telling you, I be seeing people go crazy over these breakups, and I just like, I'm telling you, just take everything you learn from it, look at what you did wrong, and just
experience. Use that experience for the next play, man. I think that shit is vital. It's just you getting prepared for your next situation, your next relationship, something that could be forever. You know what I'm talking about?
100%.
No, that's facts though. Like, boy, that self-reflection, I think that's what a lot of people should do. Take some time out by yourself, to yourself, or at least, a couple hours out the day. You'll figure it out. You'll know exactly what you need to know and what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you gotta be able to ignore red flags. If you thirsty for a relationship, you're not gonna ignore them red flags. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so thirsty for a relationship, you're gonna overlook it. That's why it's so key to be alone. Be comfortable with being alone, living alone. You know what I mean? If you get out of a relationship, be single for a while. Like, because when you comfortable and enjoy being alone, then you're not gonna take that shit in a relationship. Because I go back. I go back to be. You know what I mean?
It's like real stuff.
Yeah,
right.
You're not gonna take that shit. So, you know what I mean? Be comfortable with being alone.
Comfortable with being you. I think that's vital anyway, because I'd be tired of dealing with people and be like asking them what they like to do, what's their goals, and I'm like, I don't know.
Man, the best.
What you don't know, like you should know, like, but you want to mess with me though.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like,
yeah, one of the best years of my life for me, like, was the year I was alone. You know what I mean? The year I was alone, just by myself, just thinking and just coming up with shit. That was like the best year, like for me, like therapeutic. You know what I mean? So.
Definitely knowing what you like to do.
A lot of people just go relationship. Man.
Was that at that time? Was that the time when you was doing the radio and all that?
It was the time. No, so the year before we started the radio, that's the year. That's the year I came up with the idea and all that stuff, because I had so much time.
Okay,
just being by myself. Yeah.
Yeah. See.
That's when I felt like the most creative.
Yeah, see that and I can second that, because that's all I do is be creative with God. So we gotta create, man.
You creative as hell. On my mom, you is.
That's all I
modest, but you super creative.
Man, thanks. I'll be trying.
Yeah.
Sure.
What you think about these blue checks?
I think that it's a good marketing scheme. I mean, I wouldn't even say scheme. Let me take that back. I think it's great marketing. I mean, because people care. People care about what people care about. So if you care enough to pay for something and somebody care enough to comment on what you pay for it, hey, I'm trying to be in the game too. Let me get some shares, because I think it's brilliant, to be honest with you. And I wish I had got on the deal with it when they started doing it, because it's smart. If it take you to pay or whatever the case may be, so you feel like you verified, because I know some niggas that's, from the hood that feel like they verified and they ain't pay for nothing.
I didn't even understand. Like, I'm kind of like slow to social media. Like, I have it, but I don't be knowing the ins and out.
Yeah.
I just always post and keep moving. So all I thought, the blue check, it just show you if you talking to the real motherfucker. You know what I mean? Or if you searching for your favorite celeb or something like that, that this the real one, because you got all the copycat pages. So with everybody having blue checks now, we kind of take away from it. You know what I mean? Like, damn, did he really say that? Is this really such and such page? You know what I mean? Because you can create a LeBron James page and put a blue check on it. So I don't like that part. I feel like now they should make like the celebrity shit like orange or something like that, so we can still tell. But on the flip side, you got people with like businesses or podcasts or whatever, you know what I mean, who can't afford to have their accounts hacked. Yeah. You know what I mean? They make money through their shit. So, but to me, it's each his own. If you want to buy the check, buy the check. If not, don't buy it. But the hate is what's weird to me, though.
Yeah. Like, how you get mad about somebody else spending their money?
Somebody else want to do it.
I think it's just pocket watching.
That should be.
They be pocket watching, and everybody. You just like when you get a new car, you got them haters like. I wouldn't have got that one. I would have got this one or this year.
A blue check is like an outfit. That's all it is. Like,
you verified.
If you want to buy it, to put it on your shit. Like, let them do it. Why? I don't understand why it bothers people.
Yeah, because they verified and they can't do it. They want to be verified too.
That shit weird.
Because I know when people got that blue check, they just feel like they celebrity too. So they verified. They checking, G checking. You ain't got no blue check. That's the new G check now. Like, oh, you ain't got no blue check on your shit.
That shit crazy.
I think.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you when it's gonna get crazy.
It's like chicken sandwiches.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna get crazy because they're gonna just start changing the color of the checks, just out of nowhere. They're gonna be like, "Hey, for Valentine's Day, you can get a red check, you can get a pink check," and they're gonna be like, "Oh, nigga, I got the." Like, they're gonna be crazy. The blue check gonna be old. It's just.
Man, I'll tell you, it's just gonna keep going. Yes, sir. It's a money scheme.
Then it's gonna be 2 checks.
Because you got to figure off these free social media platforms, they got to make some money some kind of way.
Yeah.
So they come in thinking of different ways. Like, okay, well, now we can do blue checks or promotion, marketing for them. You feel me? So it's gonna come with more, more avenues, and I think that for the consumer, it's gonna help them, I guess, for whatever they need it for. But for the marketer, yeah, you gonna come up because I be in the field, man. Just holler at us for some, for the deal. Because man, it's smart. It's smart.
Hell yeah. Hey, I can see social media buzzing right now in San Diego about the San Diego baddies. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't really. To be honest with you, I only seen the picture and I seen it because somebody posted on Refuse Media, but I didn't really think too much of it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was a joke, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was like, they ain't serious.
I thought it was too, I ain't gonna lie. Because I could have sworn I remember seeing that like a couple years ago too. And it kind of just disappeared.
Yeah.
And it was like around April Fool's, so I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
but,
I was like, they gotta be playing.
But it's straight though. But you know what though? It's like, regardless if it's negative attention or positive attention, it's getting hella attention.
True,
so
true.
now they getting all the attention. It's on y'all to drop the ball.
Yeah,
you
gotta
all
do it
the
now.
attention because the people who support it gonna watch it. The haters gonna watch it to hate on it. Y'all just gotta do it right. If you do it right, it could be, it could be dope. Because when you look at like, what was it, Blueface shit?
Yeah,
that shit was like raggedy. But it was,
and then it
was entertaining.
Yeah, and then it got popping because you remember the first episodes was regular cameras, what I'm saying, and then they started getting, some bread behind it. And I just think that every play is a good play. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, if it was a joke, like you said, run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how everybody else is doing something. Everybody likes entertainment or some kind of drama. So, hey,
yeah, if they do it, just do it. The girls just got to be authentic. You don't be fake when the camera cut on because we can see that shit hella clear.
Oh yeah, you
know
can tell
who
about that life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. But yeah, San Diego baddies turn up.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be watching. Y'all just got to do it right or drop the ball.
Yeah, I hope not. If you smart, that's some money behind that.
If I was a female Dago rapper, I'd drop a San Diego baddie song right now. I'd have been
a commercial or something. I think Detroit already has something or did something similar to something like that, and it was interesting. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. You just got to start, and then eventually it'll pop, like you said.
Man, just run with this shit, man. I'm telling you.
Man.
Run with it. Just do it right. You film it with the iPhone, throw it on YouTube.
He said, something
it don't matter. A hot shit. If they smart, y'all will hire.
Man,
if you was smart, I promise you.
They don't want to.
I do turn my living room into like some shit like that. Like motherfuckers
man,
really thought we was recording in the studio. We was in my living room, bro.
Put the banner up. Yeah, look, he would got the mics banner. It was crazy, but that's what I'm saying. It's not what you do; it's how you do it.
Yeah,
and
100%.
it's so much game. And I tell, like, I had, like, not to get off topic, but I had told somebody, I was like, if you want to make it nowadays, I don't give a damn if you want to be the celebrity, like the top of the top. It's easy right now. It's so easy right now because nobody want to work. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Think about anything. Like if you just stay consistent, it's gonna pop, homie. Because ain't nobody doing what you gonna do, how you gonna do it, as long as you gonna do it.
When you listen to like a lot of the celebrity stories, like they backstories, they all got like one thing in common. It was that they never quit, right? So everybody start off with the same goals and everybody start running towards them. And with every step, people just keep falling off. And the ones that keep going, they accomplish their goal, right? In some way, shape, or form. So
dead ass. I just think about like, and I just use this metaphor because them niggas work hard, but like basketball players, like, this nigga been playing basketball since he was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
And then you think about the person in the NBA, like that's like over 1 million games. If you think about it, like how many games he's played. Like, you know what I mean? How many practices he's been practicing? How many, shots that he done missed and made? You feel me? To now you in the NBA, you just Curry. You know what I mean? It's natural now because you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah,
your arm is, like,
you gotta watch. When somebody is super good at something and you watch them, they're comfortable. They don't look tense. Like when you watch Floyd fight.
Yeah.
He comfortable. He getting swung on, but he comfortable. When you watch Steph shoot, run down the court, he comfortable. You know what I mean? So, and that just comes from just doing this over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? So, yeah, 100%.
It's crazy. They say, why it takes, people charge you by the time, and they be like, well, why I got to pay that much? Because you've been doing it for so long. It only take you, 5 minutes to do something. It take motherfucker a week to do.
100%.
Like, that should be crazy.
100%. Speaking of basketball, you see my Sacramento Kings getting off.
Yeah. You said it's basketball season, man.
I love San Diego, but originally I'm from Sacramento, so
Yeah,
I
like
rep two cities. I'm big enough to do it.
Man, it's just the same area code backwards.
Yeah, 916-619. You already know.
You think about it, yeah, it's just us backwards, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we collide so well, man. Shit, it's the same shit.
It's always been like that too.
Yeah.
Between the two cities, for real.
For real. And we just right up the way. It ain't even that far, man. Like, when you think about it, you all like the Dago of the Bay.
Yeah, you think about it, you know what I mean?
You
when you really care, when you really
Dago
think
of the
about
Bay.
it. For real. But
yeah,
man, I see everybody starting to slowly go to Texas though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's
I made the move.
I think it's the like Chocolate City, man. The new Chocolate City, man.
I
Look,
plead the fifth.
man, cause everybody I know is sliding that way somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if it's
fifth.
Dallas, somewhere Fort Worth. Like, man, everybody just going somewhere.
I be telling the single homies like they need to pull up.
Man, I'm trying to get out there. My boy out there, you know what I'm saying?
Pull up.
Shout out to Rax. He out there doing his thing. Man, I need to get out there, see what's up, man. Take a trip. But actually, we need to take the equipment, man. Do some when I come out there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
I'm down.
Yeah, that'll be cool. We can
Had big ass ghost sitting right here like this.
yeah,
About this
I'll
tall.
be on the other side.
Ghost sitting
Crazy,
up there
yeah.
chilling hard.
Yeah, that definitely. Bring your wife on there. Maybe you have the Will Andrew show on here.
That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? That'll be cool.
You know what's crazy is when I started the podcast and I was looking for a female host, me and her was just dating, and she was never an option in my mind.
Yeah,
because she had like layers to her that kind of came as we went. But then like the Dree now would be dope for a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, would have been dope. I'd definitely do something with her. It'd be interesting.
No, I definitely can see it. I can definitely see it, especially when it comes down to just y'all being y'all, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can just be natural. Y'all don't even have to have topics. Y'all can just start talking and shit, and it'll be
she
popping.
a character.
Man, I'm telling you.
And you know what's crazy too is I be looking on social media and it'll be a topic and people be disagreeing about it. So they be hot, like heated at each other, deleting each other, blocking each other over like topics that they disagree on. Meanwhile, me and her laying in the bed looking at topics we disagree on. But it's just a disagreement. That's it. Who give a fuck?
Why y'all pressed to make it personal?
Shout out to my nigga DJ Mo. That's my nigga. We disagree on.
Mo.
We disagree on everything. It's okay to disagree with somebody on social media or have two different views. It's cool.
Y'all like Eddie Murphy and Charlie Murphy.
Oh, me and Mo.
Y'all niggas got jokes. Like
that nigga still in the bed too. I woke up and came here. He was still in the bed.
Oh man, shout out DJ Mo, man.
Shout out to Mo, man.
He probably out downtown tonight.
You gotta get him on here.
Yeah.
He crazy. He was one of the funniest interviews.
Yeah,
he was one.
I think we interviewed him twice.
Yeah, he was one of the funniest interviews.
And we pulled up to the crib. Like
I asked him a question about being faithful.
Yeah,
I was like, "What's your thoughts on being faithful?" He was like, "You ain't got no other guests back there because you gonna have to ask a faithful nigga."
Yeah, they can't take the hard truth, man. Like, and he just be truthful. Look, he gonna tell you what's good.
Man, that shit caught me off guard, man. I rolled off the couch, but I couldn't believe dude said that.
Nah, that's facts. Yeah,
100%.
You gotta be prepared for not the question, the answer. If y'all fucking with DJ Bo, man, because definitely he gonna give you some real shit.
Dude, man. That was a funny ass dude. He should have came, lazy ass.
Oh, you told him?
Yeah, I told her. I told he was asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had the crib knocked out.
Yeah. You know, we here early. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it's early. It is early.
Yeah. You know, most people don't. You know,
I just had to get the sleep out my eyes. You feel me?
Yeah, I like to get it. You know, get it in early, man. You know,
or smart though. You still got the rest of your day.
Definitely. But it was good having you, man.
Man,
Shoot,
I appreciate
hey,
it
this
for
was
sure.
long overdue. We should have did this a long time ago. But hey, timing is always everything. Timing is right. Man, I'm glad to see you again.
Man, it felt good just to talk my shit a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we definitely gonna have to do this more often.
Try to give a little game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna definitely do this more often. Get you on the podcast, and you might see me on his podcast. We just gonna be switching and doubling up, man. You know,
do some
crisscross it up,
split screen shit.
Oh God, yeah. You know what I mean? And then they got that you can read the live stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to live stream because I want even some of the stuff we talked about today. I want the immediate feedback and questions.
Yeah,
because sometimes you might be talking about something and somebody kind of wants you to elaborate.
Yeah.
You know, and YouTube, cool. They jump in there and jump in the comments, but to be right there while you in the moment, I like that. I do want to find a way to live stream.
Yeah, actually, we'll talk about that once we
get
up
let
here.
me know.
But yeah, definitely,
we're
gonna do that, and that'll be cool for the guests and audience and everybody else that's participating, like you said, because then they can actually, chat to the live. Like you ain't got to worry about none of that, and then they can rewatch it later because it'll already be recorded.
Yeah,
so I ain't even got to edit nothing.
That'd be dope.
Make it easier for everybody, man.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope. But yeah, I'm definitely trying to talk my shit, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're gonna get into it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We about to go ahead and wrap this up, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like, share, follow Will and Dree. Follow, you know what I'm saying? Was it Dree and Ghost?
Dree and Ghost.
Dree and Ghost.
Will and Dree on YouTube. Follow Dree Heard on Instagram. Will Hardtymez on Instagram.
Yeah. All of that, man. And then go ahead and give them some likes, some comments, man. Make their shit go up. Go on, blow their shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we all need that support, man. So go on and support your peoples, man. Your family, man.
I love y'all.
Yeah, man. Over and out, man. We see y'all in the next one.